Hi, my name is Shane Trainer, and this is my individual project on Oracle Cloud as the software developer stakeholder. Um, the objectives and vision of the system would be to deploy workloads remotely around on the cloud from our customers, and this will help lower their physical resources they need and their costs as such. We want to meet the security needs of these customers, of course, as seen in the system vision diagram. And we also want to maintain profitability while being priced competitively with competitors. Through our goal model, you can see that we have our business goals, mostly related to things like revenue and profits. These will come somewhat as a natural result of us as developers. For our usage goals, these are to mostly satisfy the customers, while the system goals are what we will use when building Oracle Cloud. And for our requirements, you can see the performance and reliability are very important. We want the user to have a fast connection, whilst also the system should be available 24/7. And we also want the system to be flexible. It should change over time as innovation occurs in the world. We want to add things like chatbots as those things come. And we want it to be scalable as such because the product demand will grow as we add new things and keep improving the system. And we want to spread into new marketplaces, increase revenue, and so forth. Using the use cases model, then, we can highlight the cross interaction between the different actors and how they interact with both each other and the system itself within the boundaries of it. And for requirements, then we need to make use of the system resources. So for developers, there's only so much resources that we can actually use, so we have to make sure the system operates within that. And we need to make use of things like APIs that lessen the workload. So some questions then would be the top three priorities would be, as a software developer, I would say it would be performance. We want the system to have a fast connection for the user, and we want it to be constantly available 24/7. And we want the data to be synced for the user between what they see and what is actually on the cloud. And then for number two, um, it would be a mix of all the shareholders. A discussion would be held and a ranking system perhaps, and a vote of what we as a vote would be held as to what we believe in as a company. And three could be resolved using a timer delay between this server so that it doesn't go too far ahead or behind, or just more hardware being resourced to the company would improve it. For self-reflection then, the good would be, we'll start with the strengths. As the group, I organized the group chat and organized some meetups and took charge in contacting the lecturer with relevant info, such as what system we would be choosing, and took on the feedback that the lecturer gave in person as to where we could improve and use this to my advantage. And I also proofread some of the work and completed the goal model and requirements, so I think I did my fair share of work as well. I also took this as a learning opportunity for some of the weaknesses that I would have had in relation to timing. If my punctuality was better and I submitted work a couple of days earlier, it would have given me more time to review it and give it a good uh, double check and proofread over my own work and of others. The most difficult part would have been designing the goal model and to be readable as well, because I was unfamiliar with Lucidchart before starting this course, and I had to learn how to change fonts, backgrounds, all of that. And it took a lot of trial and error, but I think in the end it became fairly readable and quite intuitive just by looking at it now. And I think that is the most useful for it because I've began using Lucidchart to do designs outside of this module. To do differently, I would organize more meetups. This would allow for better brainstorming within the group, and this would create a more coherent SRS and would also serve as a deadline for getting work done each week. Get it done by the meetup. Thank you.